Lately I've been on some chillin' by my lonely, antisocial, smoking solo. I don't want no one around me, man. Baby, that's just how I'm feeling. Strictly dealing with my feelings. Tell them niggas I don't want no one around me, man. And lately I've been on some chillin' by my lonely, antisocial, smoking solo. I don't want no one around me, man. And baby, that's just how I'm feeling. Strictly dealing with my feelings. Tell them niggas.
Yo, 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 it's your boy, LOL Nick, and I got my brother,
DP501,
and we are
the
Paid Thoughts Podcast.
Yo,
DPZ. We back, brother.
another one.
Another one, man. We rolling, man.
Yeah.
But it get like that, man. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we getting our just due now, man.
Yeah.
Cameraman paid, you know what I'm saying? You know, bills paid, we working, you know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
People tapping in, checking in.
Yeah.
Nigga, I was in the gym the other day, nigga was talking to me, nigga say, been seeing a nigga in the gym for years. I told nigga about the podcast probably about a year ago, year and a half. Nigga finally he came up to me, he said, hey bro, he said, nigga, you really doing it, bro? He said, man, I didn't know you was, you know how niggas be like, hey man, I rap. You know, you just weed that shit off. He said, nigga, that's how I thought of when you're talking about your podcast. But he said, bro, you really doing this shit. I said, yeah. He said, man, y'all like the biggest. I said, bro, you know, I don't try to, we do what we do when we do it, you know. But yeah, man. So yeah, I think that nigga talked so long, man, I had to leave because I couldn't work out no more.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, bro. I'm like, man, yeah. But that's like I said, it's a blessing, bro. It's a blessing, man. We didn't came far with this, man. So today, you know, we got a special guest in the building, man.
Tapped in.
Yeah, tapped in, man. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
You know, my guy, he doing his thing, man. I checked him out, you know what I'm saying?
Young guy, man.
Yeah, old me young, you know what I'm saying? Nigga young as hell, you know? But I think I like the way he moving around, man. This a first. I ain't gonna say how he moving, but I can dig it, cause that's some stuff I do, you know what I'm saying? But I can't do nothing but salute it, man. But he here to introduce himself to the world, you know what I'm saying? And
No doubt.
put his best foot forward. DP, who we got in this junk?
Man, we got Lil Richie in the building, man.
Yes, sir.
Lil
Man. How y'all doing?
Richie
What's up,
with 2 C's.
Yeah, come on, man. For real.
No doubt. What's going on, bro?
Nothing, man. It's a good day today. It's a real good
It
day.
definitely
Real good
is,
day.
bro. Definitely is, man. Richie, how you get your name?
Richie. Okay, so this is funny. So I got a brother and I wanted to be just like him. So this Snapchat was coming out and he had Lil_Rich B.
Mm-hmm.
And I put Lil_Rich C. So I'm like, okay, yeah. And then, you know, fast forward to high school and shit, I got a homeboy, Lonnie. And I guess they saw the Lil Rich_Richie. That's just, I'm like, okay, shit. That shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You hear that shit, it got a nice little ring to it. Richie. And then even with how I am, you know, I wouldn't say I'm flamboyant, but I like to dress nice and wear a little jewelry here and there. So it kind of fit. The name fit.
No,
Yeah.
okay.
Richie Rich.
Richie Rich.
Where you from, bro?
I'm from Brinkley, Arkansas, man.
That nigga from
You
Bucktown?
heard me, man. The 216. Man.
Oh, no.
870 on me right here. Then I got the 216 on the leg, man. This shit for real, man.
Where you from? What you out for? Chicago Street?
Nah, man, really. Nah, 205 South Carter, man. I grew up on the west side of Brinkley, so
shit.
the west side of Brinkley was cool. That we had the park, you know, everybody would hoop over there, and really, people call me crazy, but I just feel like the west side is where all the dope boys were, in my opinion.
Yeah.
In my opinion, from what I saw. So yeah.
First nigga from Brinkley on the podcast.
Yeah, most definitely, man. Country boy, for real.
He don't even know.
Yeah.
He don't know.
He my boy from Forest City.
Oh man, yeah.
I'm like, Brinkley, nigga, get from the Buck.
Yeah, my brother, he from Forest City, man. Larry Freeman.
Promoting.
Yeah. That's my brother, man. Yeah.
I can dig that, man. Yeah, Larry got a day party coming up, man.
Maybe turning it out, man.
Yeah, well, me. I'm gonna be in that thing.
You your music, man. How you start?
Really, I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of a long story in a sense. Because my mama, she was born in 1970. And she was raised by her grandparents. They was born in the early 1900s.
Yeah.
So the music that she grew up listening to, it really wasn't, you know, hip hop. It was nowhere near it. So I grew up on blues, soul music, Bobby Blue Bland, Johnny Taylor, Arkansas legend. So that's the music that I grew up on. So I never really heard rap until I was 13, 14. Where in a sense like that, probably my early teens. Cause one day, this is no joke, one day we riding and my mama playing Ghetto Boys Mind playing tricks on me. I don't know why. But when I heard that song, I said, what is this? I want to do with I want to, like, yeah, I listen to the R&B and the blues and I know the singing part, but what they doing?
Yeah.
I want to do that.
Yeah.
Like,
How old were you?
I said 13, 14, I got to be 10, 18 because, man, yeah, I got to be 8 or 10 years old, around that age. Because when I heard that song, I said, I want to do
Heard
this.
the Ghetto Boys, they say,
I gotta do this.
I got to rap.
Mama gonna get on your head for putting her age out there. Talking about
Uh,
something. Mama was born in the 1960s. My grandparents was born in the early 1900s.
What the hell?
But look, man.
Tell my age.
Right, nigga, put this belt on your ass. For real, belt your ass, nigga. Nigga.
Oh, shit.
But I can dig it though,
Yeah.
man. So coming, what's some of your influences, bro? You know what I'm saying? Coming out of where you come, my nigga, like, you still live in Brinkley?
Nah, I'm like 30 minutes outside of Little Rock.
Nah, okay. But shit, like, coming up in Brinkley, what's some of your influences, nigga? Cause I ain't never heard no nigga rapping out of Brinkley.
That's when I asked him earlier, so that's why I was asking.
Man, we got a lot of guys though, man. Johnny Boy, he really one of the ones though, man. He really one of the ones out of Brinkley. We got Johnny Boy, we got YBG Scooter. Yeah, the young guys, we got my boy Truth. BG Illy, he rapping out of Jonesboro and everything. But
So
you know,
he from Brinkley?
yeah, he from the Buck.
Yeah, I know
So
who
you know
you
what I
talking
mean?
about,
So what people fail to realize is, man, it's a lot of dudes that come from Brinkley. They just somewhere else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
They just in a whole nother place. But yeah, it's a lot of dudes that come from Brinkley that's
yeah.
rapping and, you know,
Back in the
doing their
gap.
thing. But people growing up that I would say Project Pat and Playa Fly.
Yeah.
Them two was everything to me. And then, you know, when I started listening to more hip hop, you know, you got your Jay-Z's and your J. Cole's, but Project Pat and Playa Fly, them two, Playa Fly, okay, look, man, nigga call me crazy all the time. Cause I say Playa Fly gotta be the greatest of all time.
Yeah, you are crazy. But keep going.
But listen though, listen to my logic. I say, if you can make a whole rap song and you ain't say not nan cuss word and that shit a hit,
Hey, nigga, what you know about IBN?
come on, man.
Jesus Christ,
Like,
boy.
Fly was that boy.
Yeah, bro, how old is you, bro?
I'm 23, man. I'm 23.
23.
But, you know, everybody say I got an old soul because I feel like I've been here before.
Yeah.
But the music that I always gravitated to was older.
Yeah.
Because it made sense to me. I'm like, I can't really get down with this. I can get down with this, man.
Yeah.
Nobody needs nobody. I can listen to that every day of the week.
Yeah.
Because, man, I felt that as a kid.
Yeah. And he from that part. See,
You hear
niggas
me?
don't
So-
know. Like,
Yeah.
like, nigga, when you get to Lil Rock, you get a little bit more Texas, Louisiana shit. But
Yeah.
that's why when Playa Fly came to Lil Rock and they booed him, I was hot.
They
I
don't
said,
understand.
You fuck niggas in Lil Rock. Like, but
And
they,
then we tried to book him for an interview.
man, we tried to book that nigga for an interview. That nigga said 10 bands. I said,
crazy shit. I said, man,
that
that
nigga
must be
just-
trying to score off
That
us.
nigga just hit one of them lines. Goddamn me. He talking about
Funky
some
Town, man. You already know it.
10 bands. Okay, nigga. Wait on
Man,
it.
holla at
yeah.
you, nigga.
For real. But I can dig that,
Yeah.
man. That makes my heart smile that a young nigga on that fly.
Man, he the
But
one,
you
man.
know about, see, because a lot of niggas, like, them not, Fly is not no big artist, you know, but to us, niggas who done came up on them, we look at them like, nigga, that's Playa Fly, nigga. So for
That's
you
a
to know,
legend.
A
exactly,
legend.
for you to know songs that wasn't on the radio and shit like that, like, niggas know, like, Playa Fly is really an intelligent brother. Like, bro, if you, his style of rap, nobody raps like that. Nobody has ever rapped like that. So when I watched the interview and he broke down like the Minute Maid Mafia, nigga, that's his grandma.
That's his grandma.
So I'm up here thinking we on some gang
You hear
shit.
me? I'm-
We in that motherfucker Minute Maid Mafia. I'm like, nigga, yeah, nigga, I'm a part of Minute Maid whole time.
That's his
We a part of his grandma gang. You know what I'm saying? So it's just funny how, nigga, you the first nigga I say that mentioned Playa Fly as an influence. I can
Right.
dig
Yeah, he
that,
the one,
brother.
man, for me.
I can
Sure.
dig that, brother. So yeah, man, I see you. I'ma just say you got Mom Dukes here with you.
Yeah.
You know what is mama coaching you through this? Or that's your biggest support?
I feel like that's my biggest supporter. That's my rider. That's my everything because
I told him that's his manager.
she saw my vision.
I told him that's his manager right
She
there.
saw my
He
vision.
said he was looking for a
Yeah.
manager and looking for management. I was like, nigga, you got a manager right here. He came with you. It's just, yeah, there ain't no question.
You think mama gonna get out there like that?
I mean, if that's what she want, you know, I never want to force her to do anything. But when I say I feel like it's an obligation for me to take her everywhere I go.
Okay.
Because when I was down in the dirt, and I just felt like it was over with. Music ain't nobody gonna understand it. She told me straight up, she was just like, if you don't believe in yourself, who gonna believe in you?
Straight up.
So that day forward, I'm just like, I might as well just have her with me every day.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I need that energy. I need somebody to kick me in the ass sometimes. Cause I do get complacent.
Right.
Like, I feel like I'm my worst critic, but man, the way she critiqued me is just like, damn. We was in the studio one time, she got a notebook out.
Right.
I'm like, whoa, what we doing? But you need that. You know what I mean? And I feel like without her, this music wouldn't even be possible.
Right. I can dig that. She told his mama listen to the young shit.
She listened to all my music. She listened to all my music. Every song, every verse. And one thing I can say, she never tell me that's too much or there's too many women you talking about. None of that. She's just like, express yourself.
Yeah.
Express yourself.
Yeah.
And I think that's all you need as a creator.
Yeah.
You feel me?
I can dig that, man. I can dig that. So when it come to your music, bro, I checked you out. You know what I'm saying? What's your style? Like, what do you call your genre of music?
I call it Southern lyricism.
Southern lyricism. Okay, that's the first.
Cause I looked at Big Crit as I'm kind of pissed off that I didn't mention him. But Big Crit is another influence for me.
Yeah.
I like Crit.
Fuck with Crit.
Because to see what he does, you know, he's producing his own music. He's writing his own songs. So he's really immersed in the music creating process, right?
You produce your own music?
I want to.
Yeah.
You know, that's the thing. Because this is the thing that I say I want to produce my own music. I got an ear. I got so many samples that I know old school music that ain't no nigga has ever sampled.
Yeah.
But all I need is that right time and get the right equipment. I'm gonna make me some samples that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, man.
Okay, one more question. What is the Arkansas sound to you? Because I hear you talk about sampling, and I heard a DJ say that's the Arkansas sound. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, peep game, right? I feel like Arkansas sound is sampling because some of the greatest blues and some of the greatest artists for all time that everybody's sampling is from Arkansas. Al Green, that man from Arkansas, Forest City. Johnny Taylor's from Arkansas. You know what I'm saying? So, and then you go to Mississippi and all that. These are close to the Delta. This is who we are. We come up from that. You know what I mean? So, and this is the reason why other people feel as if it's another sound because they sampling. They did it.
Yeah.
They pushed it. They kept doing it.
Right.
That's the reason why we feel as if another state is the sampling. Hell no. What blues players y'all got coming out that motherfucker?
Right. I can
You
dig
hear
it.
me?
That's a good point. You know,
Like,
that's something ain't nobody said.
Like Mississippi, like Big Crit is from Mississippi.
Mm-hmm.
No nobody say nothing about him sampling nothing. Cause where the blues coming from? Mississippi.
Yeah.
If we want to be real, the only places that can say that sampling is they genre is the dirty side, the Delta. And I ain't talking about no Atlanta. I'm talking about Alabama, Mississippi, Arkansas, because that's where the blues players came from. That gotta be our sound because that's where the artists come from.
Yeah.
Even when Big Ass the Plugs, all the songs that he using, them folk ain't even from Texas, home.
Yeah.
Them folk from Mississippi, the Delta, where we from.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
And
I heard that DJ Style got a lot of flack from that because they like, what? No,
that nigga watch the show, don't you?
you gotta. I'm
damn,
tapped
come
in.
on, boy.
I'm tapped in.
God
I'm tapped in.
damn,
I'm a fan.
I'm
I'm a
like,
fan. You know what I mean? Like I'm a fan for real.
Right.
So I look at stuff and I say, man, like he was right on the money.
Yeah, that's all right right there.
No doubt. That's all right.
Yeah, shout out to Styles,
for
man.
real.
What's a studio session like for you?
Peace. Even with the loud noise and all that stuff, man, I really don't like a lot of people in there.
Yeah.
I really don't.
Damn. So even when you
Young
writing
nigga
writing your songs about girls, you ain't got
No.
no women in there.
But you gotta think about this, man. Like, this is another reason why all this shit I be saying about these women be facts. Cause I can't put these women in these videos. I can't have these hoes around. I can't. I'ma die. Like, these women is crazy out here.
Damn, that nigga said he gonna die.
These women are crazy, so it's no need for me to even put anything on front. I'm just gonna rap about it, and y'all just choose who I'm talking about. But
Yeah.
for a studio session, I just like peace. I like my own energy. I'm always in there with my engineer. Well, not my engineer, but Mac Mixes. I gotta give him the biggest shout out. Because without him, my sound ain't what it is.
Right.
It wouldn't be different, because even when you hear the drops in my music and shit like that, ain't me I ain't telling him to do that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm giving him, hey, mix and master this, hey, the best way you feel like. Mix and master this the best way you feel as if it should be needed. I'm cool. You know what I mean?
If you trust his ear?
I trust his ear wholeheartedly, because I trust him because the reviews that I got.
Right.
From certain songs that I know he put all of his work in. They like, man, this shit hard and more. I said, okay.
Yeah.
I said, I trust you.
Yeah.
I like that. And that's another reason, like, a studio session is small.
You got your own studio you go to? Or
I go to Braceface.
Okay.
Right.
But my whole plan is, we'll get to Diamond Minds Entertainment and all that. My whole plan is to build a conglomerate.
I was about to ask you about your church.
Oh,
You got
yeah.
merch and stuff.
This is real. This is everything that I set out to do. Cause mind you, it go full circle. The first rap song I heard was Ghetto Boys. Mind playing tricks on me. They independent.
Right.
When you go do your research, and it's like, man, I looked at Jay Prince and all, I said, damn, these niggas was independent. Hold on, what's independent? What?
You rapped about that.
How can you? Okay, okay? So Diamond Minds Entertainment, I came up with that just off of me sitting down thinking. I say, man, I'm from Arkansas. We got diamond mines. And I'm a nigga from Arkansas with a diamond mine.
Oh, man.
Come on now.
That's
Hey.
all right.
Come on now. That's all right right there.
So I was just like, this is real. This is what I wanted. Because that's why I put entertainment in it. And I got the LLC and everything. So it's set in stone. Paying the taxes on that motherfucker every month.
No.
But I wanted to reach every part of entertainment, whether that was move. I'm working on the move. I'm writing a script. So I want to do everything. That's why Diamond Minds Entertainment was, it was pivotal for me to do that, to be independent.
Right.
Because even with Dolph, I always studied. Dolph is like self-made millionaire. What a feeling. I want to know what that feel like.
No.
Yeah.
I make $1 million and y'all can't take that shit.
What is up with that? And I don't mean to cut you off, but nigga, you are like the 10th nigga in here to name Dolph. Which I'm not. That's hard as a motherfucker. But the influence
He's
that
the
man
one.
had on niggas trying to do music and come up, bro, just hustle all around. It's a beautiful thing
that's all right.
that he left something behind that niggas look up to. Like, nigga,
He left a blueprint.
come on.
If you
man.
really
Like,
study it,
If you look at our past shit, probably 5 interviews.
I'ma clip that shit. I'm about to clip every nigga who said that.
Yeah,
like,
man,
nigga, y'all niggas, I love it, man.
Yeah, that's
I
all
love it, man. But
So
I
what you
can
working
dig
on
that.
right now, man?
really, I got 12 new songs that I want to do. And these 12 new songs, I really want to do, separate them and make like 2 EPs.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I did the albums. I did 12 songs. I showed people that I'm versatile, that I can do it. I showed that. And now I want to start doing EPs, 5 songs here and there, and start building off of that. Because
Do you think singles are more important than albums?
gotta be. Because I look at it and I say, even with my album Southern Poet, I know, well, I'm biased, but I know I got at least 7 hits on there. But if I would have separated them and make them all singles and just had their own shine, then everybody would have looked at it.
Right.
You see what I mean? So, and I'm just understanding the game more and more. Because people don't really care about your catalog.
Right.
No. Hell no.
So I figured that out. I'm like, okay, so
But it's still good to have, because like when I got on D-Lo, I started listening to everything. I'm like, oh, this nigga here really snappy, you know what I'm saying? So
But
you want them singles though. You know what I'm saying? That's just like I told Lowe's. I said, hey man, focus on them singles, nigga. We just gotta cause that's the algorithm of music.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? When it comes to TikTok, Nigga, you know what I'm saying? You need just one song to get lit. You
But
know what I'm
this
saying?
is the thing. How can you push an album if you don't got a single?
Yeah, straight
You
up.
know
Straight
what I'm
up.
saying? Like, you want somebody to listen to your album and come support your album, but I mean, hell, I don't got a preview of. You know what I'm saying? You could.
You could be
That's the
like
whole.
album release party.
All right.
Nigga, I ain't heard
I ain't
shit.
heard nothing.
But
That's
no,
the
you
point.
right,
Of,
you
you
right,
know.
you right. So let me ask you something, man. You know, this dynamic between you and your mother, y'all relationship, it reminds me of Jaden Daniels and his mother.
Yeah.
You know, so you say you take your mama everywhere, right?
Yeah.
So Jaden Daniels' mother go everywhere with him. You know, so I think they seen him on a date and Mom Deuce was there.
No.
Is it that bad?
No, it's never that bad. Cause
What if she just trying to protect her baby now from them
see
skeezers?
this is the difference. When I say I take her everywhere I go, when I'm conducting business, whenever I need to conduct business or I'm trying to handle business, okay, she with me. But my personal life, you
Man,
know,
I gotta cut that out.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we understand that though. And one thing I always could say, like even as a little boy, you know, she let me have the freedom. I say, Ma, I need to come talk to you as a friend. And when we did that, we connected on a whole different level because she was able to separate, okay, this is my son talking right now.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm not going to her about no crazy stuff like that. I'm going to her about women issues. I'm going to her about, you know, how I feel, you know.
Yeah.
Life.
Your life.
After a
So
certain age, you gotta let that go. Like after a certain age, going to your mama about women is gonna be like, man, you sound like let me stop talking to you.
but look though. This is one thing I can say about my mama. She is fair. I done came to her about some situations, about some women. She said, you tripping, son. And I done came to her about some situations. She said, you're right.
Yeah, but listen, when I say this, I'm saying it's like, bro, when you become because you're a young man.
Yeah.
So, bro, once you get up in age and you deal with more women, you experience more, and you carrying yourself different. But now it's in a man's way. Your mama gonna forever be a woman. I'm
Yeah.
not saying,
Oh,
you know
okay.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
Yeah.
what I'm saying is, so it's like, for example, I'm gonna give you a cold example. So boom, I got caught kind of fucking up, right? But how I got caught, you know what I'm saying? It was like, I ain't really get caught, but I got caught. Motherfucker went through my phone.
Oh, shit.
I tell mama, I said, man, yeah, motherfucker done went through my phone, woo, 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 woo. Well, I said, man, I can't do that shit, man. You gotta go going through my phone. She said, so were you in the wrong? I said, I don't give a fuck. That my go through my phone. You know what I'm saying? I don't do no shit like that, man. Woo, woo.
Yeah.
And then she like, well, if you look at it, woo, woo. I said, yeah. Conversation over. So it's gonna be shit like that because we look at principle and we look at logic. Like, hey, baby, you wouldn't have seen shit if you didn't go
You
through
wouldn't
my
go through
shit.
my phone.
So why, if I can't trust you not to go through my shit, we don't need to be together. Fuck what you saw. It's that you.
If I can't trust you, not trusting me, it's a
Come
problem.
on
It's a
now.
problem, man. It's a problem.
Mama ain't gonna understand
It's
that.
a
Mama
problem,
gonna say, but was you in the wrong?
That's true.
Because you wouldn't have knew.
That's valid. That's valid. I respect
Come
that.
on,
I respect
man.
that.
So we know,
Oh,
but I like I
man,
said, look, I
yeah.
got the same relationship with my mama. You know what I'm saying? That's my baby. You know what I'm saying? But that's healthy, man. And you know, as long as you growing,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, and learning from everything you got going on, man, you gonna be all right, man. So what's your goal for 25, man? We still doing this thing.
Yeah, my goal for 25 is really like it's a real proper introduction to who I am. And even with who I am, it's like I want to show people the vision.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a young dude and everything, but I want to show us, man, like we don't need nobody. We don't need nobody. This shit here is stronger than this.
That's how you feel about the local scene?
Yeah, like I feel like people call me biased, I guess, because I'm from the state, but I just feel like, man, we got a chance to be the new Atlanta in a sense.
Come on,
They gonna
man.
build the infrastructure around us, bro. If they see the motion, they see the traffic coming through, they have no other choice but to build it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I always say, it's the law of attraction. For every action, there's an equal reaction.
Right.
If we not loving each other, if we picking and choosing who we support, if we don't listen to each other music, how do we expect another state or somebody else to do that shit for us?
Right.
It don't work like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I get frustrated sometimes. I really do, because it's not a talent issue.
Mm-hmm.
It's a togetherness issue.
Yeah.
That is the one thing out of everything that I done seen in the music scene that we missing.
Yeah.
And it's easy to talk about it though.
Mm-hmm.
Why ain't we in these studios together?
Yeah.
And I don't mean paying for no features. I mean off the strength because we from Arkansas.
Yeah. Then where you from, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like you from my parts now. You know, when we back home, man, fuck you. But since we both in Lil Rock,
Yeah, we good now. You know
we straight,
we
you know what I'm saying? But if I was in Forest and you was in Brinkley, like, man,
fuck you,
that
man.
weekend, nigga, you ain't getting
talking
on this
about
show.
shit. Nigga ain't talking about nothing, man. You hear me?
But since we both out of town, well, the thing is, bro, the fact that cause we different,
Dude,
and see, nigga gotta understand, bro. Like this is the reason why we started this podcast. Our sole purpose for this podcast was to bring my section, his section, because Lil Rock don't fuck with nobody that's not from Lil Rock.
A7
You
no ain't fucking with nobody.
Yeah, exactly. Niggas from my section ain't fucking with Lil Rock.
Ain't happening.
Niggas from Northwest Arkansas,
479, yeah.
They ain't
It's
fucking
over
with
with.
nobody. They keeping they shit Oklahoma in that line. So it's like me and him said, bro, we can really, nigga, we could do something. Like nigga, like niggas fuck with me, niggas fuck with him. So it's like, damn. So yeah, man, for you to say that, it's like, no, straight up. You know what I'm saying? And it's really just one of them things where we just gotta stay. Man, you talk positive like who was that? C-Man?
Yeah.
Talking positive like a motherfucker. He was all, I'm like, nigga. He was like, what you mean, Arkansas? We already that. We already this.
Already.
What you mean? We don't need nigga support. We support nigga. What you mean? I'm like, see, man, what the fuck? Wake up. Smell the flowers, nigga.
But is that simple though? Is that simple?
Yeah, it's not that simple because it's politics, bro. Because man, Arkansas, and when we talk about sound, man, what we try not to do with what I can say about you, you original.
Thank you.
I listen to your music, I say, okay, this nigga don't sound like nobody. He don't sound like, you know what I'm saying? It's a cool little sound.
Right.
So, but what we do is we do a lot of copying. We do a lot of trying to sound like this. We take this flow. We do this flow. What's popping right now? Okay, bet we gonna remix this and put our. So it's like, you know, if we not listening to what's trending, then I mean, it's like, damn, you know what I'm saying? So we need to just have our own shit. You know what I'm saying? And let's be honest with each other. Because nigga, don't be one of these young niggas out here that don't want to be criticized.
Man, I love that shit.
If you can't, if a nigga can't say this shit whack, and you not be like, bitch ass nigga, I'll shoot you, woo, then don't do this shit because now you about to turn into a drill nigga.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? So just be open because it'll make you better. Bro, you don't know how many times, like, we done had to correct ourselves on this podcast, nigga. We done went through them comments. And nigga said, it's all type of shit. And I said, you know what? Maybe we do need to check. It's just one of the things, bro. Just be open to that shit, bro.
But I think that's the best part about it, though, is constructive criticism. And the other thing is you said I'm original. That's the whole purpose. If you can critique somebody that's original, I'm fine with that.
Right.
Yeah.
Because this is a new sound for you.
Yeah.
And that's another reason why I say it's kind of hard for people in Arkansas to blow. Because if you try to do something different, everybody claim they want different. Man, we want the music to change. We want a different sound. But y'all never try. Y'all never try to do anything different.
Yeah.
How do you separate the criticism from the hate?
Oh, that's a good one, my boy.
Ooh.
Say that one for the
It's not what you say, it's how you say it. At the end of the day, it's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Okay. So hold on now. So, man, that nigga there, Lil Richie, that nigga there, booty cheeks. That's hate?
But I tell him like,
Hold on, that hate?
In a sense of, but this is
Hold
my
on, now
though.
listen, that ain't how, look, it ain't what you say, it's how you say. So listen, that hate? Or is this hate?
It's an opinion.
Boy, that nigga there ass is fuck.
Both of them are opinions. And then what I would do is I would say, what makes you come to that conclusion? And a lot of people can't answer that.
Now, there we go. That is my point. Cause I was gonna tell you wasn't none of that hate. It was just opinions. Nigga, when hate was hate is this. Man, that mama boy ass nigga weak, you know what I'm saying? When we do that, that's hate. But if I'm critiquing your sound, your music, what you do, like, you know what I'm saying, what you doing to entertain me,
Yeah.
like, man, that nigga he stood on stage and just stood in one spot. That nigga there corny. That nigga there dead or some shit. Then, nigga, that's just my opinion. Now, my opinion, you might not like it, but as long as I'm sticking with what's going on,
That's my opinion.
that's my opinion.
When you go, like when you get personal, that's hate.
That's hate,
when you
bro.
get personal, that's hate.
When I start talking about everything but what you doing, that's hate, bro. And we don't do that shit. Now, I tell DP all the time. I tell him I might not fuck with no nigga rap, but nigga, man, I'm not gonna go farther than that shit. That just ain't my shit. You know what I'm saying? I say that ain't my shit not because our platform.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because believe it or not, we got a voice. You know what I'm saying?
Powerful.
So it's just one of them things where nigga, we just keep it a little, just keep it cool.
Oh, this shit whack now.
Yeah, we ain't gonna do that. Man, that shit just ain't me. But man, bro, I really appreciate you, man. I feel like, man, I'm proud to see somebody coming from my section. You know what I'm saying? I can dig that.
Cause I feel like if we all just start trying to be the one and start trying to be the ones.
Come on, yeah.
It's a wrap. Cause I say I was
Mama put you on that shit. Then she said, "Nigga, he heard me say that."
No, this like that smiling like
this,
like
baby.
That's all me. I ain't gonna lie. Cause growing up, you can ask anybody who went to high school with me. They always say, "Man, you should be a motivational speaker or a preacher and shit like that." Cause my voice is always powerful. I've always could articulate myself in different ways, but I just feel like I ain't got no competition. I don't want to be the best in Arkansas. I want to be the best in the world.
Yeah, you rapped about that nigga. Hey, I've been listening to the nigga, bro. The nigga rapped about that shit too.
Like, I want to be the best in the world, but I want everybody in Arkansas to be the best. You see, you hear me? You hear, like, that's the difference. It's no competition with me, bro.
What do you think needs to happen for Arkansas to kind of shift towards working? Because nobody, I ain't gonna never say it or be on the same accord, but what do you think needs to happen for it to kind of shift?
People got to start being honest with themselves. And when I say being honest with themselves, be honest about your approach. For the niggas out there saying together and all that shit, you got to show it. You have to do it. You got to do it. I get angry about that shit because I say, man, we got it. We got everything. I'm tired of sitting back and letting other states and everything pass by. How come all these other states got 10 or more millionaires from rap and we ain't got one? What the fuck we doing?
Yeah, YTB.
We got Freddie.
You know.
2.
Yeah.
We need 8 more.
Yeah. Man, who else do music? We can't be forgetting people now.
Right now.
We need millionaires.
Who else we got?
Yeah, come on, man. I want
music?
to think. Why other states got 10 or more millionaires?
Man, bro, hold up now. D-Dirt got $1 million. Gutter got a million. Nah. I'm just throwing niggas in the pot like shit. We gotta, cause I'm trying to think. We got somebody. We got shit, boy. You did.
Because if we had millionaires, we'd have a label here.
No, you right. Jimmy millionaire, I think.
We have a whole label in the state of Little Rock, building everything. Well, we ain't got to worry about no outside.
We had CTG for a minute.
For a minute.
Yeah, for a minute.
We gotta keep pushing it.
I can't argue with you when you're right, brother. But I'm just trying to give us some little hope. Cause I'm really trying to think like, damn, bro, I know it's some niggas who, but at the same time, nah. So what's some local rappers you messing with?
Oh man, damn near every last one of them.
Damn.
1100 Fats, I feel like, man, I listen to him a lot. That's one of my favorite ones, bro. Cause it's just like you said, it's original, man. Nigga not trying to sound like no other nigga. It's just him. And I appreciate shit like that, man. I appreciate that. Like, I truly do. And C-Mad, one of my ones, man. I got a feature out with him. Man, when I get that mix and match, man, I'm putting a video out to that bitch.
Yeah.
That was a dream come true for me.
Yeah.
To rap with him. Man, to rap with him was a dream come true.
Yeah.
Man, what?
Weak ass nigga. Nah, little lady, there go my hating shit.
But nah, he was, yeah. Cause I looked at him as like one of the real pioneers with this rapping shit when it comes from Arkansas. Like, even his storytelling, man. Like, when I say I'm a fan, I'm really a fan. And I gotta shout out all the Brinkley rappers from the 216, man. You hear me? No bullshit, man. I feel like ain't nothing better. You know, shout out to Johnny Boy, man. Shout out to YS Truth, man. Shout out to YBG. Shout out to everybody in the book that's doing their thing, man. Cause it's so hard. That's why I say
How was it growing up in the bug, man?
I'm gonna tell you. I left there when I was
Y'all
like,
ain't even got a Walmart. I had to come to
no
Ford
more.
City.
We had one though. We to the fans out there, we had a Walmart. That motherfucker just it left. It left. But we got a Kroger though, and we good. It's the same difference. Okay, back to what I'm finna say. But
So we in the city now, nigga. Fuck that shit.
now growing up in Brinkley was beautiful. I feel like, and it taught me how to become a man. Because growing up there, bro, I saw men be men.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't no snaking. It wasn't no hating on the next man. It wasn't no sissy shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, that's all right.
I saw men do a 12-hour shift, get off, come coach us Pee Wee football, teach us how to be men.
Yeah.
Growing up there, it taught me everything that I needed to know.
Right.
And I left there going into my freshman year of high school. I went to this, country little town, whatever, and going there was just crazy.
Where?
In Lonoke.
Lonoke. Okay.
It was crazy for me because I saw niggas do different shit that I was never accustomed to. Like, man, I'm from the AC, I'm from the Delta. I grew up going to Ford City. I was seeing niggas on some motherfucking dubs. Nigga, I'm talking about candy paint. I'm talking about M&M cars. I'm seeing real dope boys out in this motherfucker, man. I grew up like across the street.
So
Like,
what was different from Lolo?
these niggas were hoes. Like, I'm talking about, and I don't care who see it. Like, you niggas be hoes. And I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm exposed it. I'm exposed it. There's some shit that I need to get off my chest. Cause I was doing music with a dude.
Crazy.
I was doing music with a dude. And then, we had a little falling out. Cause, I got a little logo made. And then nigga, I asked him, I say, man, what do I need to do to change the logo to make it look better, whatever? Give me some opinions. Nigga said it look, it just lacked personality, it look cheap. But nigga, I asked you, give me some ideas, man. Give me something that I can
somebody
fix.
you was doing business with?
And he just said, man, it lack personality, it look cheap.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm asking you for some, like, hey, what can we do to make this better? And that's all you got to offer? So I got this jump made, and I let him know, I say, next time you see that logo, hopefully it don't lack character and don't look cheap. Cause this was all this shit be building up.
Sometimes you just gotta shake it off and goddamn come back hard on it.
All this shit be building up, bro. Oh, we ain't done though.
You can't take it personal. You just gotta say.
Oh, it get personal. It get personal. Oh, it get real personal. Cause I had music. I had more than 4 music videos on YouTube. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
I had a lot. But nigga talking about I don't want your name connected to anything that I do. So I'm like, well, damn, okay, cool. I'm like, okay, cool. That's cool. So I paid him half for all the songs that we did. It was no problem. I'm in Miami, doing some shit. And that's when he asked for the money. I gave it to him. Mind you, we ain't signed no contract. So technically, I don't even got to give you no money, but I did that for real.
Yeah.
Then we fast forward. I'm thinking everything cool. Then he like, man, gonna text my mom and talking about I got a lawyer. He ain't had no lawyer, but I got a lawyer. Got to contact with a lawyer. I want LeRon to take the videos off of YouTube and all that other shit. I'm like, cool. And then he texts all these producers and shit. Got my sons took down from YouTube, texting producers. Saying he using the beats without paying, all type of shit. Did a lot of snake ass shit. Cause I be like, I don't give a fuck. Don't put free on your beat if it ain't free.
Mm-hmm.
That is false advertisement. I don't want to read no description, nigga. If that bitch say free, it should be free. That's like going to the store seeing free and then you go to the motherfucking counter, you gotta pay $2. That's retarded.
So
fix that shit.
It was on the beat.
You hear me?
And he got the name.
He got some videos took down from a famous producer out there. I don't even want to trad bad beats on me. Yeah. Nigga hit me in the DM. Oh, you still in the sauce? You still have? I'm still in the sauce, nigga. You put free on your videos. I'm not finna read no description, nigga. If it say free, what the fuck we talking about? And then the video we did together, he text that producer. Then the producer, I got messages, screenshots. The producer said, you would never blow. I swear. Okay, cool. I remember that shit. You got all these niggas texting me, you snitching on me, or he using the beats without permission. Then we fast forward, so I took the video down. Then I'm like, hold on, nigga, I paid half for this shit. So I put that bitch back with just my name. I'm petty like that. But I paid half for that motherfucker, ain't I?
Nigga said, hey, don't worry about it. I just won't tag you next time. Nigga, hey,
shit,
put that motherfucker back up.
I pay half for that motherfucker. I can do what I want to do with it. You know what I mean? Go to your lawyer, nigga.
Yeah.
So basically, the business is what he's on. He's trying to sabotage.
Yeah, he trying to sabotage. He couldn't sabotage
But
nothing.
why? What was the falling out about though?
I guess but I told her, it's a lot of things to build up to that. For one,
Okay, look, if it get too personal where you didn't hit a nigga bitch and shit like
oh
that.
no, it ain't nothing like that. It's just, it was a build up.
Sometimes it be jealousy, man. There'll be a way of a guy removing people out of your life, man.
Nah,
you know?
It's cool if I light this up.
Yeah. Just get it out of the way. You know, they get people out your way.
It was but like I say, man, a lot of them low-no niggas is hoes. They move weird as hell. I really think these niggas undercover gay. They always man, and I can't wait for this shit to be seen because I want you niggas to know. Y'all be moving weird as hell. Y'all always hate on the next man. Y'all niggas ain't got no type of ambition. Y'all sit around and hate. Y'all don't want to be nothing. Y'all want to be old ass niggas like all y'all uncles and shit in the hood. Don't talk about shit. Out there just grilling, out there just talking shit, and ain't doing nothing with your life. Go do something. Go be something.
Y'all pissed Lil Richie off.
Yeah, y'all done pissed Richie off.
Cause all that shit, cause all I want to do is, man, is make the state look good. I want to feed my family, become a multi-millionaire, and all you motherfuckers want to do is sit around and hate on the next man. That's why I said growing up in Brinkley, I ain't seen no whole niggas. And if I did shit, I
did. Nah,
man, see, that's why we don't like Ford City right now, man. It show right now, man. I'm telling you.
Fucked up, bro.
I'm bullshit, man. I can dig that.
Man, it's crazy, bro. These niggas be hoes,
So
man.
what's next for Lil Richie?
What's next for Lil Richie is a lot of music. And when I say a lot of music, I mean good music with substance. Cause I got a song called Mac. I feel like gonna be a crazy single. I say I'm like a Mac up in the 70s when I pimp on the hoe. Ain't no nigga talking about no pimping for real, cause you niggas ain't really getting no hoes. No bad ones. For real.
You gonna talk about hoes. Mama right there, nigga.
She a pimper. She a
what's wrong
she a
with these
pimp in her
young
own
niggas,
right.
man? Look, I slipped up and said bitch, and I was like, ooh, shit.
What you gotta understand?
Look, you know how I'm like, damn. Man.
You gotta think about it. She raised me.
Yeah.
So everything that I'm coming out with, everything you hear in these raps, like she always told me like a real gangster, man, a real gangster, them boys in them more money suits.
Okay.
She told me that when I was a young boy.
No.
So she already was a gangster. She got the gold tooth and everything. Man, she been thugging, man.
Look at mama like,
She been thugging. So
you just don't know.
yeah.
Whoop your ass when
Right.
this interview over, nigga.
Man, she can't wait to get on your ass. You done call me old. Nigga, I ain't even that old.
But yeah, a lot of music coming though. I feel like.
Dig that, man.
man.
We
Tell
don't do
the
nothing but
people-
support you in this motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? You didn't got a friend in me, man. Even
That's
though
good,
we
man.
from different parts. But when we get back to the town,
It's really
it's
I
up,
don't
nigga.
know
Fuck
you,
you
man.
talking.
It's like that, man.
Oh, man,
Nah,
plug
for
your
real.
social media, man. Tell the people where to follow you, man. Where you know,
Man, you can follow me, Lil Richie, on everything. Snapchat, Instagram. I ain't got a Twitter yet. We're gonna make that. TikTok, Lil Richie 216, anything, man. Just follow me, man. Cause I feel like I got something to bring. And if you listen to my music, it might not be your stilo, but just listen to the words. Just listen to the words. You might get down with that shit. Cause I'm a young nigga with an old mind.
Come on now.
You know?
Fuck with it.
Fuck with it, man. But hey,
appreciate you for coming through.
Yeah,
Most
bro.
definitely,
Fucking
man.
with us,
Most
man.
definitely.
Supporting us, man. Hollering
Come
at us,
on
man.
now.
We appreciate it, bro. Like we
For
just said,
real.
man, you got a new fan, man.
Appreciate you.
straight
Man,
up,
for real,
man.
bro.
But hey, like we always say,
It's always a treat when players meet.
Come on.
man.
My lonely, antisocial, smoking solo. I don't want no